Hi, good evening, guys. I'm Marfani. I run GA Institute right here in the city of Junagadh. Brief introduction about myself. I spent large part of my life in America, and for the last 23 some years, I have been conducting this GA Institute right here in the heart of the city of Junagadh. Today, we are going to talk about some legend of stock market, who has always been my inspiration, my aspiration, my perspiration, my motivation. He started out as a poor boy in a poor family. At the age of 12, he decided to make some money, ate some food on the kitchen table of his mom. He got $1 from his father, went to his grandfather's store, and bought apples. Other person can get 20 apples for $1, but his grandfather knew his motive that he wanted to sell, so he gave him 5 extra. He went door to door in his neighborhood and sold it and made 25 cent profit. He kept on doing every day. His profit grew, saving grew. He started putting the money in the bank. And when he had ample amount of money, he started investing in shares and stocks in American stock market, we know Wall Street or Dow Jones. At the age of 12, he started. And today, around 80, he has been in the same business. He started his business with 500 in American dollars. Today, he has total turnover of 400 billion US dollars. His company includes Forbes magazines, Amtrak, and a number of other businesses. And he is one of the richest persons on this planet. This guy is inspiration for everyone who wanted to make and who wants to make a big in his life. He has given us 4 different kinds of doctrines. And he has emphasized that if we are going to follow those doctrines tenaciously, with tooth and nail, then we can become whatever he has become. My life is almost the same replica of his life. I started out everything as a hawker. I was pulling cart, rekdi ferto hato, until MA. After that, I went to America, and I always remember what he has said in his 4 doctrines. Now, we were talking about 4 doctrines of Warren Buffett. These are the most inspiring, most aspiring, most motivating factors in the world. So many people have compiled so many books about Warren Buffett because he is known as a Mughal of stock market. There is a saying in America. They say that wherever Warren Buffett goes, the money follows. So if Warren Buffett invests in India, everybody invests in India. If Warren Buffett even invests in Bangladesh, a poorest nation in the globe, everybody is going to dump their kitty in Bangladesh. He is a market polymath. Polymath means a person nobody can come close to comparison. He cannot be compared by anyone. He's a demigod of this planet. Now, 4 doctrines that we were talking about are doctrine number 1. He has said, learn more. Learn more. As much as you can learn, you learn. Second doctrine, earn more. Earn as much as you want to your heart content. Spend more. He has not said that don't spend money. Spend more. And lastly, he has said save more. Saving is also very essential part of investing money for our rainy days, for our retirement time. Now, we discussed four doctrines of Warren Buffett. You guys must have imbibed four of them, and if you have not imbibed, please listen to the horse mouth. You're going to need them. Now, first doctrine is learn more. Because quality education, quality learning is the magic mantra and the survival sutra of our life. There is nothing else. If you go into scriptures, religious books, Gita has said education. Quran has said education. Bible has said education. Every demigod on this planet has emphasized on education. Same thing Warren Buffett has been saying. Don't skip education. Don't quit education before you have completed it. Wind up education from alpha to omega. Best education is the master key of all kinds of success, comprehensive success on this planet. Without the learning, nothing is there, nothing at all. We are totally redundant human being. Difference between us and animal is education. All of you can understand that animals do every single thing that human does. But animals don't do one thing, and that is education. And that is the demarcation Lakshmana Rekha, demarcation line between us and animals. So if person doesn't get education, he is not man, but he is manimal. He is not animal, but manimal. Half man, half animal. Now we are going to the second doctrine of Warren Buffett, which is earn more. Equally quintessential as earn more. You can earn more only and only if you have learned more. Without learning more, you cannot, you have no chance. You can stand no chance at all to earn more. And when you earn more, listen what Dr. Mao West has said. Money is the seeds of money. Now, if you have 1 crore rupees, you can make it 100, 200. But if you have nada, zero, zilch, no money at all, you are with a ball in your hand. You have nothing. You are freeloader. You are panhandler. You are beggar. So when you are going through the second phase of your life, and the second phase of your life is earning time from 22 years of age to 62 years of age. 40 years you are working. During that period of time, you earn as much as you can earn. And save, spend, but frugality, with frugality, not prodigality. If you are earning more and if you are spending more on prodigality, then you will not have much saving. Now we are going to move on. Third doctrine of Warren Buffett, that is spend more. He has not said that be frugal and live a beggar's or hermit's life. Even though you have money, just keep every single penny in bank account and just stuck the money somewhere in the land and the property, but don't spend. No, he has not said that at all. He has said, as a matter of fact, that you spend 96% of your earning, because spending is a fantastic thing. Everybody can understand that spending can bring us lots of joy, and the female can understand it much better than any man. So spend it, but save also. Why you spend? There are two reasons for spending. One reason is that when you spend, your national economy will thrive. Money builds the economy. They say economy is us. We are the economy. If we spend, economy survives. If we don't spend, economy sinks. Second reason for spending, that spending is so fantastic, is that it brings lots of joy to our life. If we have a big mansion, big cars, beautiful furniture, nice and expensive clothes and jewelries, that actually enrich our life with lots of pleasure. So spending is also allowed by this polymath Warren Buffett. He has not said, live like a hermit, die like a hermit. But he has said, you spend money, live like a king, die like a king. Now we are going to talk about fourth doctrine of Warren Buffett, which is save more. Now, in third point, we discuss about Maoist philosophy, economic philosophy, in which he has said that money is the seed of money. Means spend it, have lots of money, invest it, spend it, and this way you are going to grow your money. But in this fourth doctrine, the same philosopher, same economist, same thinker, Dr. Maoist has said totally different thing. He has said, commas, this is money, stupid, don't spend it, unquote. What he has said? That this is the money, don't spend it, you foolish person, this is the money. But Warren Buffett has said, you spend it 96%, but not without saving 4%. This way you will have foresight about your future. You are not going to beg, borrow, buy anything, but you will have lots of saving in your accounts, and you will be able to pull through your life. So 96% money must be spent and only 4% must be saved. So if a person, average person starts working at the age of 22 and he retires at the age of 62, he has full 4 decades to work. And during that 4 decades, if he has learned more, then and then we are talking about. This argument applies to the person who has learned more. So now, in 4 decades, every person would earn huge amount of money, and 4% of that huge amount. Say, for example, you have earned 4 crore, and 4% of that, if you have saved that is 16 lakh. And you have invested this money for 4 decades, so now you have hefty amount of saving that you can rely upon. So save more is the last doctrine of Warren Buffett. Now I'm going to wind up my speech over here. Thank you for watching me with rapt attention, and you take care of yourself, and we'll see you next time. God bless everyone.